Hey, what's going on, everyone? Dominic, the Primetime Treasure Hunter here. As you can see behind me, it is a beautiful day, nice and sunny. We are going to head over to the first publicly advertised estate sale since the pandemic hit. COVID rules apply, so you have to wear a mask and all that sort of thing, socially distanced, but we're going to head over there. Limited number of people allowed in the house at a time. But still, there's treasure out there. I feel like a caged animal and I need to get something. So let's go out and see if we can get some stuff. Well, we're here. So I'm excited because this is an old area. I love going around here. Usually can find great stuff. So hopefully there's not too many people there. And let's identify the house and then we'll get in there. I think it's down the road a little bit here. Just what I like. The older looking, the better. All right, as soon as I walk in the room, I see this old German cookie tin. It says Oblaten Lebkuchen on it right there, which stands for gingerbread cookies. You could always use the Google Translate app or website on your phone to figure this sort of thing out. Give it a good look around. Make sure there's no major condition problems with it. This one's fine. It's worth right around 15 to 20 bucks. Pop open the lid, look inside. A little light scuffing is fine. Nice little pickup to start the day. This is another great pickup, this Country Wisdom and Know-How book. The comps show that it sells fast for right around $30. I love the interior pages here, these nice little pictures and drawings inside, accompanied by these detailed verbal descriptions. People love stuff like this, a nice big oversized book where they could just, pick it up and read a little snippet here, there, and then put it right back down. Just make sure you check it over, make sure there's no problems with the spine or the back. It's medium mail shipping, so it's only going to cost a few bucks being a book, so don't worry about the size. I'll spend $5 to make 30 all day. This is just a little panoramic view of inside the house. As you can see, there's a lot of old stuff in there, consistent with what it looked like on the outside. There's a lot of things to explore, including this lamp right here. Now, being priced only $1, you've got to wonder what's wrong with it. Does it work? It did. I plugged it in. It did work, but the problem is this giant crack on the bottom that was repaired, and that pretty much knocks the value right out of it, so I just left it there. This here is a cool piece. I love this. This pink butterfly cookie jar, which is really neat. This one also they asked $5 for and is worth right around 30. So I did pick this up. I thought of Jessie.shops when I saw it because she loves anything butterfly, pink stuff. No pressure, Jessie, but I just thought that it was a cool piece. I thought of you, and I knew if you liked it, there's a lot of other people out there that would like it as well. This room here was right next to it. A lot of bulk glassware, stuff that was just unbranded, nondescript, a lot of things that, just wouldn't be worth much from a reselling perspective, but might be something someone would pick up just to, go, if they're going garage selling or something, they might just want in their own house. But again, not something for me. This room here had a bunch of bulk cleaning supplies, nothing that was anything to speak of. This was like a scary stairway down to maybe Freddy Krueger. So I was like, all right, let's get out of there. Let's go up the stairs. Let's go towards the light and see if there's anything in these rooms upstairs. And I found a cool item way back there. Let's see if you could spot it. We'll get back to it in just a moment. But before we do, another cool piece was sitting here, a smaller one, right on the little stand here. It's this horse brush and shoehorn set. I was excited because the box was there and it's from 1969. It's very hard to find this box anymore, and I am hoping that there's someone out there that remembers this and wants that box and will pay up for it. Even though the bottom and the top is missing, the display aspect of the box is still intact. Horse stuff does sell well, by the way. You remember the horse photos that I showed you recently. Anything vintage horse, anything equestrian, there's definitely a buyer base out there for this stuff. These normally sell for right around like $10 to $20, but I think I'll have some added value here with that box right there. So off it goes into my box, and now we're going to go to what I think was my best pickup of the day. People always say, "Oh, you missed the quilt or you missed the towel." Well, I didn't miss this. This is amazing. This big Afghan is just so awesome. Look at that. Look at all those great crocheted designs in there. Only $5 for this. Amazing. I've got this listed at $150 by the time you see this. It should be posted. So I think that was the best find of the day. Now this one, I want your opinion on this. Would you have picked up this coat? I was interested in it. There was one next to it, and there was one back there. Now, that one I skipped because you could see there was damage there. But this one here stuck out to me. Again, pink stuff, hot pink. I love saying hot pink. Stands out to me. But I couldn't find a size. Obviously, it's big. I couldn't find a description of what it was made out of. It felt wool, maybe some acrylic component to it. I was consulting with Mrs. Primetime over the phone, texting her, and her instinct was to pass on it. But for only $5, my gut was screaming to get it. Piecing things together, because that label I showed you, Pearl B. Settle, it's not a known label. I think this was handmade, custom made by the person who lived there, because there was lots of sewing machines, embroidery, linens. This person was doing a lot of crafting, and so I think she just made her own jacket. We left the purple one there. Mrs. Primetime said not to pick this one up, so let me know if you agree or disagree. If I would have picked both of them up after she told me not to get any of them, then she might have been like, why are you even asking me? So not that I haven't done that sometimes, but decided to invest the $5. Now this one is a good example of how vintage things aren't always worth something. They wanted $10 on this, but it doesn't even sell for $10. So this one gets a big thumbs down, so skip on it. All right, well, that certainly was a lot of fun, but as fun as it was, we have to make sure we're also listing things and selling things. So let me show you something that sold while we were out. This one right here, it's the Padme poster that I showed you in yesterday's video. So go back to check out this poster if you want to see it. I mentioned that it's a difficult to find print, and this one sold for $50. So thank you to the person who purchased this. If you are watching this channel, I say that because the person who purchased it is the same person who purchased those 2 He-Man folders with the promo ads in them. Those were also $50 a piece. So I'm gonna call this person Mr. 50 until he identifies himself. I don't know if he watches. Maybe he just follows the eBay store and looks for new things that get posted. Some people do that, don't even know about the channel, so I'm not sure. This one right here, it's another trade paperback. I ended off yesterday's show with a trade paperback sale. This one also sold for $10. This title, though, you should pay attention to. It's Future Quest, and always look out for this dude down here with the blonde hair and the black shirt. He's always wearing that. His name's Johnny Quest, and he's got a strong fan base behind him that will purchase merchandise related to him and the Future Quest theme. So definitely look out for that one. It's kind of like the posters with the trade paperbacks. You're gonna have ones when you buy in bulk that sell for $10, but then you're gonna have ones that sell for $50 or more. So it just depends. Those $50 or more sales are what make it all worth it, but those $10 sales all add up as well. And then this one here, it's a Walkman. It's my last Walkman left. I left it to the end because it's the one that's worth the least. It's worth $12.50. That's what it sold for. It doesn't even work, so that's why it's just going out so cheap. Plus, the brand isn't that great either. So that's my last one. I'll be hunting for a lot of other ones during the year. Hopefully, we'll come across a bunch as we go out doing our treasure hunts. All right, we're gonna pull out another one of the photos from the Magician and Clown's estate sale that I went to. I'm gonna take this one all the way from the back, even though it's not signed, because of the dude that is in this photo with Bob Gibbons. No, it's not Lou Gossett Jr. That's right, Sesame Street fan peeps. It's Gordon from Sesame Street. Now, did you know that his real name isn't even Gordon? It's Roscoe Orman. So I'm going to make sure I include that in the title for those who are in the know about that obscure Sesame Street fact. But, that's why you come to this channel, for things like that, right? Now, the cool thing about him standing next to Bob Gibbons is that I'll have the advantage that people who search for Bob and Gordon from the Bob character on Sesame Street, will come across this photo. So it'll increase the chance that it'll get seen by people. So, if it was signed, it would be worth a lot more, but who knows what it'll go for. Maybe it'll go for $10, but that's fine by me. Maybe it'll go out to some Sesame Street fans. So now we've got to pull out one of the posters, and I did have a poster request from today's subscriber of the day. This old man's picks. He's been awesome in the comments, dropping comments left and right, and this guy's on fire in the comment section. So check him out. I'll show you what he picked. Let's go take a look. Okay, so what he picked out is this one here that says BEP Boom. I don't even know what the heck this is, and I'm not even sure why he picked it, but it says boom, boom, pow. So let's take a look at this one, see what this is. So remember, if you want any of these posters pulled out or from over here, just let me know. I'll give you a shout out and we'll get the poster listed. Hey Daisy. Just chilling out on a warm day. What are you thinking? Too tired to supervise me right now? Come on, we gotta look at what this poster looks like. All right, this old man's picks. Here we go. BEP, Black Eyed Peas, Boom Boom Pow. Should have known, but you know, with all the posters we've been pulling out of there, music is definitely not where my mind was. I heard Boom Boom Pow. I'm thinking like 1960s, 1970s Batman. So this poster is cool looking, but it's really like a $10 poster. So yeah, I'll just list it for that. If anyone's interested, it'll be right in the store. Okay, so two quick comic art related sales here. The first one has to do with Scotty Young. He's definitely an artist whose name you should jot down somewhere and keep in mind if you ever see anything by him, because he is pretty popular. There's these two small litho pieces that he did right here. They're not originals, they're reproduction cards. They made a lot of them. He didn't sign any of these either, so they're not worth a ton. But this one here is still pretty funny. This Young Avengers one where they're all hanging out playing video games with young Thanos. So if you follow the Avengers, you'll get a kick out of this. And then there was the Death of Wolverine right here. So Wolverine's another popular character you should know. These came as part of a big lot of art pieces that I wound up acquiring at an estate sale. So these are just kind of leftovers at the end. I paired them together for 10 bucks. So they'll be on their way to someone who's going to enjoy them. And then another one of these John Hebert signed prints. I have many of these in my store of different characters. I have more of this Superman character, so if you like this one, I still will have some more available. So this one sold for 15 bucks. All of my John Hebert signed prints, you could see his, there's the artist right there, his signature on the bottom. Those are all original signatures, and every one of these I sell for $15 free shipping. So that's it for today, folks. I've got a private estate sale pick, so if you like these treasure hunts, there's another one coming up tomorrow, so that's going to be a lot of fun. In the meantime, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all at the next one. Take care.